A hypocrite fable to feed my own ego. Watch the outcome rise. Then run out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain. We failed if only for moments that no one could show us why we failed to love. Why we failed. Why we failed to love. Out from the sunshine into the light where we could contain, and we failed if only for moments that no one could show us why we failed to love. Why we failed.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Hi, why is my ring? There we go. Oh, we gotta have the disclaimer because hey, if you believe everything that I say is the truth, then I'm gonna have to reach through this wonderful webcam and smack y'all upside the head because this is just a channel for fun. We have fun here. Everything is just our own opinions and has nothing to do with anybody but ourselves. So, you know what? If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Find another channel. Anyway, let's remove that. Let's get back down to the fun. We're back in the kitchen today. Finally. I know. We've looked at this one, so we're going to watch it because I want it out of my playlist, okay? This is Should I's doing another Aristo Fatty's meat salad. Oh, God, this is so gross. Anyway, just a heads up, I don't know where any of the moderators are today. I haven't heard from Joe, and I think Reaper is resting up and relaxing and recovering, so we're wishing him the best. And Joe, hope you're feeling better, and hope to see you soon. Someday. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, let's get back into it and watch Should I eat Airsoft Fatty's meat salad? I say no.
Carolina Sweet Sticky Fingers barbecue sauce. You're going to need a can of bush beans. I got a smaller can, and he uses the sweet hickory, I think, but when I went to the grocery store, I didn't know which one to get, so I just picked up original. And you're going to need turkey, and you're going to need a shirt, too. Now, if you have to ask why you need the shirt, then you probably don't want to know the answer.
Correct.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the chicken. We're going to put it in.
We've already been down this path.
He uses a nice glass dish. We're just going to use a plastic one. You're going to come over to the microwave. And Chef Mike is going to be doing most of the work today. So we're going to do Chef Mike for about 3 minutes. We'll get that all set and ready to go. And then what we want to do is get our hot dogs open and ready to go. Just give me a second to get them open. Like I said, you're going to need 2 hot dogs for this. Okay, I got them ready. All right, now we're going to cut this just excellent. We're going to cut it in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now we got it all cut up. So we're going to wait for the chicken to finish cooking. And then we're going to put this, we're going to check on it. Alright, so it's been the first 3 minutes. Let's take a look here. He had to do his for 6 minutes. We'll see. This is actually pretty warm. I'm going to do it another minute or so. It feels about done, but I just want to do it.
You don't want to dry it out.
Alright, so I did another 45 seconds. I didn't figure a minute's gonna be good. We don't want to dry it out too bad, but this should be nice. So we're gonna come over, and now we're gonna get our hot dogs right in our pan. In 3, 2, 1.
I hate when it
Perfect.
does that.
Now the hot dogs are in here. Now we're gonna add a little bit of the. I wanted to do the cheddar jack. We're gonna add 2 pieces of our turkey in here. So take 2 nice thin slices. I don't know if this is pretty thick. No, this is pretty thin, so I'm gonna get 2 in here.
What is it? Thick or thin, dude? Make up your mind.
Put it right in here.
Shred it nicely.
You don't have to rip it up too fine. It can be in relatively decent sized chunks.
Like the hot dog.
All
I know,
that
this
should
makes
be
me
good.
sick.
Put that off to the side. Now we're gonna open up our cheddar jack cheese. Now, this is what I don't understand. Cheddar jack cheese makes him feel sick. And he says to use about 1.5 cups or so. So let's see, how much is 1.5 cups? Now that should be good. So we're gonna mix this all up.
It's a hell of a lot of cheese,
he
my
says that
friend.
Cheddar jack cheese doesn't make him feel so great. But I don't understand why he's using it.
Should we continue
Some
with
people
the-
joke
Yeah,
in his
sure.
old video comments that his mom bought this shit in the hopes that he wouldn't use it, but he used it anyway. But hey, if it tastes good, whatever. I'm gonna just add a
You
little
take that
bit more.
note out.
He said he
Give me
liked
1
it really
second.
cheesy, so I just want to make sure
Take
we're nice
30
and
out
good.
for the moment.
Now, we're going to put this back in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Now, obviously, Chef Mike is going to need a pay raise after this. Not even Jack made me cook in the microwave this much. But we'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, yes, I forgot. While Chef Mike is cooking up, you want to clean your workstations. I'm going to get my garbage over here. Take my wet towel. Clean it up really decent. We don't want to get any of the salmonella anywhere else on all of our food. And obviously, it's good
Salmonella.
hygienic practice to make sure our workstation is always clean. I don't need this top no more. Now let's hit it with a dry rag.
Alright, so we're doing
There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're done
32,
here.
3, 4, 5. Okay, I can do that. I can
See
do
it
that.
melted in there just
32,
nicely. We're
3,
going to come
4,
over here.
5.
We're going to give it just a little more of a stir.
Two.
Smells pretty good. Alright, now we want to get our can of baked beans open. Now, I got a can
Four.
opener. I've never used this thing before. How does it work?
35.
Well,
You can't use a damn can opener? Come on,
use
man.
the real can opener.
Come on,
There we
man.
go.
That's my inner Biden. Come on, man.
Perfect. And now, you're not supposed to open it all the way. I already forgot. You're supposed to have it so the lid's on a little bit, but we can just work with this. Put our lid right on the table here. And we're going to come over to the sink, and you see all that juice in there? We want to
No.
get rid of some of that
No.
juice. Big
No.
Beans have a conspiracy going on where they don't put too much beans in their products anymore. They just put all juice in there. We want to get
Bullshit.
as much of the juice out.
Bullshit. No, the juice is the best part, you dumbass. God.
Alright, that should be good now. So we're going to take our beans over. And now he gets the bigger can and he adds in about half of that can. So since I have the smaller can, I'm going to add this whole thing in. We're going to do about 3/4 of it first. So let's see if I can't get it all in there. Do a majority of it first. We're going to mix it right around. Actually, this can might even be too big, so this might be the amount I'm going to use.
That looks disgusting. I'm sorry, man.
Mix it
Ugh,
right.
I love beans.
Good.
I love hot
Don't worry
dogs.
too
I love
much. If
cheese.
you like
I
your
love
beans
turkey.
Warm, don't worry too much.
This
All the
looks
chicken and
fucking
the hot
gross.
dogs and stuff. The cheese are really warm, so this should warm that right up.
I'm out on
Now,
this
he
one.
is kind of right. It does kind of look like shit. But I mean, looks are sometimes deceiving.
When it comes to
I
food,
like everything
not
that's in
usually.
Here. Hot dogs, turkey.
If it looks
all that
like
good
shit,
stuff.
usually tastes like shit.
Now you want to open up your thing of sticky fingers. So we're gonna take our paring knife. There, I got a little bit started. I got it. Perfect. I'm gonna try to get the rest of it.
Why does he have so much trouble opening a bottle? He goes through this all the time. Same shit. It like takes him 20 minutes to open a simple thing.
Here.
You're using the wrong tool for the wrong job.
Perfect. Now, I haven't had this before, so
It's good.
This will be the first time for me. I might try a little bit on the side.
I've had it.
We're going
It's
to
good.
add quite a bit in here. I'll let you know. That looks about good right there. So that's what? Not a third of the bottle, but a good chunk of it. We're going to take our spoon. We're going to mix her back in.
I'm getting grossed out.
Sauce smells pretty good, though.
Yeah, the sauce does, but the food looks, first of all,
And
looks
there
like
you have
shit.
it. That's Airsoft Fatty's meat salad. So we're going to do a couple more things first, and then we will try it out. First thing we got to do is we got to put all this stuff in the refrigerator. So since I opened this for the side, let's put it in a plastic bag for later. Oh, God. I think I got a little bit of the hot dog juice on my shirt, if you can see it a little bit here, but I think we should be alright. Let's get this all together. Some bags. I have some other crap I have to take home with me too. I'm going grocery shopping. So we're just going to take this right
Stick it
over
in the
to
cooler.
The fridge.
Yeah.
And just put it right, just like that. We still have our mess over here, and you see all these baked beans. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to get rid of baked beans.
It's called eat them.
There you go, fatty. There you go.
I love baked
I'm gonna
beans.
take some of this crap. Did I just throw out the lid for this?
Yes, you did.
Son of a bitch. I think I just threw out the lid for this. I threw the fucking thing out. I can't believe that. I am fucking retarded tonight. Jesus Christ.
I can't disagree with you, sir.
Alright, so I'm a little self-conscious. So I cooked the proper way, but I'm not going to be tasting it the proper way.
Oh,
so
no.
I actually want to try this Sticky Fingers Carolina sweet sauce.
That's actually
I don't know
really
if any of
good.
you guys have
That's
had it.
really,
Yeah,
really
I'll
good.
roll my,
If you like
finger.
sweet barbecue sauces, you'd like this.
Well, that's pretty good. That's definitely sweet. What was it, ketchup base?
Yes,
Is that,
I believe so.
no, that might be vinegar base. It says it has honey and stuff in there. It's actually pretty good. I like that. Alright, so let's try Fatty's thing. We'll
Oh, no.
get a decent sized
Oh,
portion
God,
here.
no, that looks
Now,
disgusting.
I'm probably
Gross and
just gonna
disgusting.
hit up that hot dog there. I'm not a big baked bean fan, so we'll see how the hot dog part of it is. Hot dog part's fine. I'm gonna get some more of the hot dog.
It is running.
It's got quite a bit of the baked beans in here. And it's different, I'll tell you that much, it's different. I have no idea what I'm getting besides the
Beans
hot
and
dog the
cheese.
baked beans. I like the hot dog part. Like I said, I don't really care for the baked beans too much, but it's cold baked beans is not really the greatest thing in the world.
Then why didn't you heat them up? I tend to agree with you.
Yeah, this is mediocre. I mean, if you can imagine the sum of all parts, mix it with barbecue sauce, is probably what you're gonna get. I would assume you would get meat sweats from this. I would assume you would have to like beans a lot, but you could probably make a decent bean bake out of this. But yeah, I don't recommend this. Big ups Peanut for the video.
Israel. Still kind of chunky. No. No.
No! God! No! Please, no! 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 No!
Alright, somebody's gonna give me extra shit for this. Now, you don't use a cutting board when you cut up hot dogs. That would just be silly. And obviously use the dullest paring knife that you can find in your kitchen.
And you obviously can't tell how thick you're cutting those.
Everyone, today we're going to be making Kali Muscle's high-calorie ramen.
I saw this. I haven't watched it. I saw this in the play. I'm like, oh, we got to do this. Because there's a few of us that are really into ramen. So let's check out this high-calorie ramen, shall we? Unless you're going to eat it with a whole jar of mayonnaise, I suppose. Ramen really doesn't have a lot of calories.
Now you're going to need 3 packets of beef-flavored ramen. Doesn't matter what kind you get. You can get whatever the hell you want. You're going to need French's mustard, honey, sweet relish, mayonnaise. You're going to need tuna in a can. It has to have the pull top.
Why?
You're going to need the special smoked oysters, which we got canned right here. And then Kali, a lot of comments on some other Kali's videos say he be juicing, so I got some apple juice. I mean, this is how I do it. Now, the first thing we want to do is
He
I
be
got hot
juicing.
water
I
already
like
made
that.
from
That's
a
cute.
coffee pot. We want to take our ramen, we want to crush this shit out of this. Get
Well,
that
hi,
fucking
Naomi.
shit.
You're here but
boy.
lurking? Got various
Open it
chores
up
to do.
and
Who are we
dump it
watching?
right in here.
Oh, this is a chef. His name is Should I. He runs his parents' restaurant, so he gets full reign of the kitchen, and he looks at other YouTube chefs, and I use the term in air quotes, and repeats the recipe. And he's like, should I eat this? Should I not? Should I? He did Amberlynn Reed's chili. He did her cucumber boats. Oh my God, it's so hilarious. The links to his channel and the others are in the description already down below. Sorry. But hi, I hope you're doing okay, Naomi.
Make sure you take that season pack. Where'd it go? Get that out of here. Crush this up a little bit. Get all these open up.
We're on our own today,
Now, I'm
so...
looking to get swole and fit. And you know what? I don't trust a doctor. Doctors don't look like fucking Kali. They don't have the muscles. They don't really know. They're just some bullshit. So I'm trusting Kali here that this is going to be the meal for me. Now, if you're worried about your sodium, this has...
I mean, look at the size of that
how
guy.
much sodium
Upper
we're gonna
left-hand
use.
corner.
Only 720 milligrams
Big dude,
per.
big
You put
dude.
3 in here, so that's what? 2,100, about 2,200 milligrams of salt just from this. Now, I might do some chemistry here, and I might become the NaCl. Who knows? Let's dump this right in here. We want to pour our water right in here. We'll get this out of the way.
Give me 1 second. I need to check something. Node 35.
Pour our water right in here.
Well, 30 looks like it's okay now. No, 30 is not okay. We pulled him out of the node, out of the pool. That's right.
I think that should be good.
35.
We're going to
what
cover
is your
this for
malfunction?
about 5 minutes.
Looks fine
We'll
to me.
come back. While we're waiting for that to cook up here, we're going to do some push-ups.
I don't know why it's yellow. Probably a bad job. 35.
Oh, this damn chest mounts right my way. Oh, yeah. Whew. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling the burn now. Man, that was a quick workout. That only took 2 minutes, and I'm fucking done. So I guess
Done!
we're gonna have to play it.
Never
on
going to the
video.
gym again.
Big ups Birchall for the video.
Right, so this is how I cut an onion. Grab it by both ends, slice it half. Oop. Cut the hand off.
Okay.
Peel off all the
I'm in the middle of something with somebody at work, unfortunately. I mean, it's really not hard to cut onions. It really, a slice and dice on it's really not that hard.
across it like this.
But you need to go.
Alright, it's been 5 minutes. We'll take this off. Now we got some excess water in there. We want to get that shit right out of there. Put the top on a little bit here.
We don't like water.
Bring
Water's
it
shit.
back out into the coffee pot.
Oh no! Don't do that to the coffee pot. Oh,
Try
that's
not
gross.
to get any of your noodles out of there. That's the stuff you want.
That's gross.
Water back out here. There we go. Now, if you want, you can drink this. It's still
No!
healthy for you. I don't
Ew!
want it right now.
Ew!
Later. Alright.
You do know what's on ramen
Right
noodles,
here.
right?
Now, we gotta get all 3 of these season packets in here.
Seasoning packages.
Sprinkle it all around. We want to get this stuff nice and flavorful. This is where the real muscles come from. The salt makes you fucking swole.
And you have to pee like a son of a bitch. After taking
Look
your...
at me, I can't even open the damn
You're-
fucking flavor packet any further than this. This is why I need this meal.
Oh, you're a weakling.
Now I guess he's get some emails asking him how he got so big, and you know what? If this is his honest answer to it, then I'm all for it.
Press an X to doubt. You don't get that
See,
big
no
by
problem
eating
with
high
this.
calories. You have to do other things. You have to exercise. You have to work the muscles.
We're gonna mix this up a little bit. Only a spoon. You can't have forks in a prison cell. So why have
True.
forks out on the outside?
That's terrible,
I mean,
dude. That's not very nice.
I'm kind of trapped in a prison of my own creation. My mind is just one big prison. Stir this up real good. Alright, we need the next ingredient. A little bit of this mayonnaise right in here. Now, hopefully you ain't lactose intolerant when you're doing this mayonnaise. Do a little bit to start. And we're going to see how it looks later. And if it's not...
I choose to
soupy
watch
enough,
the
then
shit
add a
too.
little
Oh
bit
god,
more
it makes
in
me
there.
sick.
Mix that all around really good. Alright, that looks good.
I'm sorry, mayonnaise and ramen?
Mustard.
And then you squirt in mustard? Oh my god, what is wrong with you people?
Just a smidge of mustard.
Who the hell comes up with this?
Stir that bad boy all the way around in here again. God, I can smell the mustard. It's just breaking right through.
Of course,
So I
dude.
guess you don't really...
Mustard
ramen
is very
doesn't have much of a
aromatic.
smell, at least the ones that come from the packet, besides salt. Alright, we're going to put a little bit of honey in here. Come on, where's my drizzle? There we go.
I have to give it a minute.
Little drizzle of honey right in there. Probably even use a little bit more honey than that. I think that's going to get flavored all the way through. Honestly, you know though, I am surprised that this doesn't have like peanut butter or chocolate in it. But I don't know nothing about prison food. I know they make do with whatever they got, and this is
Very true.
definitely what they
Very,
got.
and so do a lot of us when we're not
I gotta
working.
add a little bit of this relish. I didn't open it, so I gotta open it first. Some relish on the outside.
No, I highly doubt there's relish on the outside if you haven't opened it before. I'm pressing X to doubt, dude.
Oof, that'll be plenty for me.
Yeah, I'm not a...
That all.
I can handle relish, I just don't eat it raw.
A little bit more. Alright, now we gotta put the can of tuna right in here. Now I got this solid white albacore. They didn't have the normal cans of tuna with the pull-off tab, so we're gonna put this right in here. Damn, I have to use a spoon to get it out.
I love tuna though.
Probably be better if you could get like chunk light tuna instead.
Well, I don't know. Albacore tuna is really delicious.
You don't want to waste nothing of this. This is expensive ass shit in a prison. Commissary only gets you so far. And I know most people would imagine that if you did go to prison,
Dude, that was nasty.
Probably the dude you would get as a roommate.
That was nasty.
Yeah, probably should have got the chunk light instead, but this will be fine.
Chop it up. No, chop it. Cut it up. Just spoon.
Definitely
You know what I mean?
not enough mayonnaise. We're gonna put a little bit more in here. There we go.
Oh, God.
I smell that tuna. I love that shit.
I love tuna too, dude.
I also like chicken and asparagus, but that's besides the point.
Same here.
You know, Kali definitely doesn't recommend, if you want to get as big as him, to eat chicken or asparagus. That's for if you want to get as fucking skinny as I am. Yes, I could be
because you don't fucking eat.
Finch model. Now this is the crown jewel right here. He says the oysters. Now, I guess people will get stabs.
Careful, careful, careful.
Oh,
the edge of that will slice your finger open like you never believe.
There we go. Ooh, look at these.
Please don't shove them in my face.
Smell that oil. Put all that right in here. Yeah, let's get that oil right in there.
No.
Stir it one more time. And then this is it. This is our, what does he call it? 3-top ramen, I guess? And this is what can get you killed in jail, so we'll try it out and see how it is.
Spaghetti with butter
Alright, here it
and
is.
sugar
Grab my
sauce.
spoon. I'm going to do a pre-quick game juice.
Oh, God,
There we
that's
go.
disgusting.
Let's get a bite.
It was
of
as
the-
gross as it sounds.
I think
This
I like the tuna.
looks better.
I
Really?
like relish though. Yeah, screw it. We'll see how this is.
Oh.
Oh my God, Holly, this is fucking nasty. Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad you skipped leg day, bro, because if you get mad at me for this shit, at least I can run away from you. And if I hide somewhere small that you can't pick up, I'll be getting away from you. How the
I
fuck
highly
do you
doubt
do
it,
this?
first of all, but
I don't think you honestly.
dude, you're a skinny towel. Skinny wet towel. It's really what you are. Yeah, he can't eat it.
This is just nasty. You know, it's mostly mayonnaise and the tuna fish. I don't know why it's killing my stomach already. I want to like it, but I can't. I can't like this. If
35.
this is why you're not gonna get fucking dessert ramen. You're just not gonna do it. But maybe if I give it about 24 hours or so, let the one bite go through me. I have some of this drink. Maybe it'll work, but hey, for right now, we'll bring on the gun show. And I ain't talking about Darkside Phil's new nickname.
Hang on, I gotta get this email sent out. I really hate Office 365.
That's a no for me.
I know it. Look, bro, I need
Look
you
here,
to.
Mr. Squeezeballs. I bought some pumpernickel
I love
bread.
pumpernickel.
I haven't had pumpernickel in a while.
I love
If you want me to
pumpernickel.
say I despise it, then I actually have to try it and make sure it's good or not.
What do you mean you despise it? When I was a kid, I didn't like it, but as I grew older, my tastes changed.
I can't tell you I despise it.
I
use
love
I like
pumpernickel.
bread,
Pumpernickel
so I'm gonna
instead
make
of rye?
turkey and mayonnaise thing with that.
Oh.
And love my beautiful velvet Elvis poster. Anyway, sorry, dude. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be making low-tier gods godlike baked spaghetti. Now, there's a couple things before I go through the ingredient list here. Now, he has a 3-part
Godlike
video for this series. The first one where he buys the products, the second one where he cooks it, and the third where he eats it. Now, when I watched this and went to the store for the stuff, I watched the second video first, not realizing there was one before it. And then I just recently in the last hour or so, watched him actually eat it. So we're going to do a couple weird things with this. First, I didn't realize that this isn't like a traditional recipe he would make all the time. It's just something he wanted to do. But
Okay.
In his original video when he went shopping, he went and got one of the round chunk packets of 7327 meat. And when I watched the video, I was thinking, man, he doesn't eat anything but lean meat, so I just went and picked 8515 because I figured he wouldn't get something that fatty. But he did.
73,
he wanted
it's
to get
not
lean
bad.
meat, but I guess he wanted to make a ghetto-style recipe.
Ghetto
so I'm going to do a couple things different here based on what I could find. So they didn't have any of those big, smaller versions of those packets at the grocery store, and obviously because of Corona, Walmart's not somewhere I'd go anymore. So I got 8515, that way we can cook out the fat later. And I got a little under 1.25 pounds. I got just a pound of Barilla spaghetti.
Barilla.
He gets like a 3-pound great value box of spaghetti because he's trying to make it like a ghetto dish that his mom would have made or like somebody from the hood would make.
You really want to watch your language.
Garlic pepper. Now, he gets the Lowry's kind of garlic pepper.
I love
but
Lowry
didn't
salt.
find that
I
in my
love
store.
Lowry salt.
They have Lowry seasoned salt, which you also need, but we're going to use this McCormick's garlic pepper today. You're going to need garlic salt, and you're going to need crushed red pepper flakes. You're going to need 1 can of traditional Prego. Don't get the other kinds. Get the traditional Prego. You're going to need sharp cheddar cheese, which they didn't have any in the packets. The cheese section was all wiped out today. So I got a brick of it, and then I grated it myself. And then you're going to need one of these nice tins here. And you're also going to need some any kind of spray you want. Pan. I'm going to use this.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that not non-stick foil?
Nice. Get the sides of it real good. And then we're going to go get some water for our pasta.
Of course. You need water to make pasta.
We'll get this boiling.
The change request have been put on hold.
Put your lid right on here. Alright, and we're going to go grab a pair of gloves, and I'm going to start with the meat first. Alright, so I got our ground beef, got my gloves on, so I want to open up our ground beef. Try not to touch it. We're going to put it right in our pan. There we go. Oh shit, it's not on. We got to turn this on. There we go. We'll turn it on about medium-high heat. Now,
he took over his mother's restaurant.
Metal spatula here.
Watching him in the kitchen sometimes. Oh my god, I'm surprised this place is even open.
We want to kind of grind this into dust as it's cooking.
What?
Oh shit, I forgot to spray this pan. Let me put this back.
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
Let me spray this pan here. With
Why?
There we go. That's better. Now we'll come over and we'll do that again. There we go. That's a little bit better. God damn, I can't even follow a recipe right today. Saved my life. So we're going to chop this down really good. And we're going to wait for it to come up. Alright, you can start to hear it. We're going to press down a little bit on our meat. Try and cut all the way through here. Here, start to sizzle up. It's going to take a while. Like I said, we want to grind this into a nice fine dust.
I don't know why you'd want to do that to ground beef, but okay, whatever.
Pan a little bit here. Foam's kind of falling off the. There we go.
Better.
Alright. You have a nice paper plate ready so you can put your spatula on it. So we're going to start with our seasonings. We're going to do the garlic pepper first. We got quite a bit of meat, so we want to have quite a bit of seasoning in there.
That was a hell of a lot of seasoning. What are you talking about?
Salt. Actually, we're going to do the garlic salt. Excuse me. Garlic salt.
Holy
Now
shit!
we want to do the red pepper flakes. Try and get just a little bit out of there. Yeah, that should be good. And then now we want to use some of this Lowry seasoned salt. Now this stuff tastes pretty good. I never had it before.
Red Robins uses it all the time.
Put it in there.
That's enough!
Good.
Jesus! Salt goes a long way, all the
See the
time.
meat starting to brown up. That's a good thing. We want to.
If you've never had Lowry salt, go to Red Robins, order a hamburger. The endless fries, that's exactly what they use is Lowry salt.
We don't want to have
Sorry,
no issues
Lowry
with
seasoned
this.
salt.
Now, honestly, I would like to see LTJ do some more of this crap. I think he had a cool personality while he's doing it, so I think he somewhat enjoyed making it anyway. You can't go wrong as long as you're having fun with something. I think this is the type of person I would hang out with versus his actual stream self, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna let that go for a little bit and cover it. So I got it covered, you can see it starting to cook in there and sweat in there a little bit with the red meat. We'll uncover it and we'll mix it around a little bit here shortly. Make sure you wash off your raw spatula here. We'll put a little water on here. We're gonna soap it right up. Make sure it looks really nice. The handle. Right off. We're gonna do this about another 1 time or so.
Why? If you're not done with it, well,
Right down. See here, meat's starting to brown. Starting to get some of that nice fat flavor coming out.
huh?
We're gonna give it a little bit longer to cook in the fat here. You can see it's still pretty pink, and you can see that one specifically. It's still pretty pink. We're gonna give it a little.
It's all right, it won't
more
hurt you.
fat, and then we'll come back to it. All right, so you can see it's looking.
It's a little
pretty
steak
good. We got
tartare
some
between
fat in
friends,
here.
right?
So what we want to do is we're gonna come over to the sink.
I prefer
and get
using a
rag.
wooden spoon to do this, not a metal spoon. Just me. No, don't you dare.
Drain that juice right out. You don't want to get your arteries clogged from that shit. Look at this. We're going to drain this right out.
God help them. These
There
children
we
know
go.
not what they do.
Look at how nice and dry that meat is. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. I'm going to put it right back on the flame, which I still have running. And now since we got rid of all that fat in there, we got to re-season this thing. So we're going to take all of our stuff
What?
and re-season her up. This thing flatten her out.
Holy
Got a
shit.
little crazy with that. Yeah,
Dude. Are you trying to kill yourself?
There we go. Some of this red pepper flake in there. That should be good. A little bit more of the seasoned salt in here. Mix that back up. Some of these big chunks in here, we don't want them to be that big. Now what we're looking for, this is about where I would probably normally eat it, but we want this to be extra well done. Not like a hockey puck or anything, but pretty well done. When it starts sticking to the bottom of the pan by itself,
You're done.
probably when it's going to be about ready. That's when we'll start cooking it for
When it burns,
2
you'll
more
know it's
minutes
done.
afterwards. So I'm going to leave it go here.
That's why you don't take the fat out of the
We're going
pan,
to
you
put
idiot.
in our spaghetti. So we're going to take whatever amount
And
of
you put it,
spaghetti you got.
put it
Which I
wet
have
side down on the.
Pounds here.
God, you're weak.
There we go. And just drop that shit right in there. We'll take a little bit of salt, Put it right in there.
Well, I always use a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of
Back
salt.
up and we'll wait for it to come up. I'm gonna stir this around one more time. Oh yeah, see we're starting to stick to the bottom just a tiny bit. I gotta keep grinding this shit up. I don't want it to be this thick. A little bit on the side there.
And he puts it back in the
Damn it.
pan.
Such a messy cook tonight, I don't know why.
I'll tell you what, if that was my dish and
I'm
you
a
did
messy
that
cook
for me
all
as
the
a
time. I think
customer,
somebody commented
I'd
on
fucking
that.
sue you.
So I'm gonna answer that then. I'm
I'd
a very
call the health
messy
department and
cook,
say, yeah,
unintentionally.
can you inspect the stove?
Usually because I use the wrong size pans for stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting about where we
You're
wanna
gonna
be.
burn this very, very
I'm gonna
quickly.
let this go for another minute or two and I'll be back. I guess I won't be back too quick. See how it's bubbling up already? We'll take the lid off this thing. Now LTG told me that's about when it's done and ready, but that's not even close.
No, that's not even,
Just
no.
went in. So we're gonna need
Al dente
probably 10
spaghetti is
minutes or
about
so
8
on
to
that.
9 minutes.
Turn the heat down
Depending
a
on
little
your
bit. Now we
altitude,
wanna put
actually.
the sauce in here. So we're gonna take our
Prego.
When you hear that pop, that's when you know this shit is nice and fresh.
No,
Dump
it
our
doesn't
Prego
mean it's
all
fresh.
throughout our meat. Oh yeah. Shake it a little bit.
I
What
like
you
your
wanna do
attitude.
is we want to get the rest of this Prego out. We're gonna come over to the sink. We're gonna fill it halfway up with some water. We're gonna shake it around a little bit.
Shake, 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 shake.
We want to try to get the rest of that Prego sauce out of here.
Oh yeah, because it's that good. Turn the jar. Turn the jar as you're pouring it out. You'll wash the sides of the jar out at the same time. Trust me, I've been around this rock at least once, and this ain't my first rodeo.
That's looking pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
All right, now we want to do one more thing.
Prego's
We're gonna
okay,
season
Annie.
back up. We want to re-season this one last time. So we're gonna put a little bit. Of
So what do you want me to do,
pepper in
Jimmy?
there. That's good.
You want me to leave this bad boy in the pool or what?
Salt. I'm just gonna do a
You
light
have to take that guy out of the pool because he's not behaving
more.
well.
crushed red pepper flakes.
Dude, just open the jar and take a
little
pinch
bit more
out.
of
Jesus
this
Christ.
seasoned salt. Perfect. Alright, just a second to stir my pasta around. So do that. Looking pretty good though. I also noticed I do this pinching thing. A lot of people commented on that too. I just can't help it. The sound sounds so good with the metal clanging. Just a cool thing to do.
Okay.
Let's see how it smells. Oh yeah, that smells really good actually. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of a cheat. Now while we're on the subject, he puts sharp cheddar cheese on top of it when he bakes it, which I need to turn the oven on. Turn your oven on. I'm gonna do
350?
375 for this one.
Okay, that's a.
But
I just
he
turned a
said
broiler
that
on, but
I didn't watch. I watched the third part where he tasted it, and he said that the sharp cheddar ruins this dish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually save a little bit of this meat sauce. On
exactly
the side,
half and half.
and maybe get a little bit out of there. Maybe only put
Jesus
half of my
Christ, dude,
top
you are a slob.
with the sharp cheddar on it, and I think that should help this out a little bit. I'm gonna kind of cheat and have a taste of this and burn myself a little bit.
It's Prego. It's not going to be that fantastic.
That's actually pretty good. I'll get back to it. I'll come back when we're ready. While I'm washing dishes, which you'll need this metal spatula again when we cut the final product, I received a $20 tip and it says here, 1v1 me, you faggot, any game that you like. Alright, I'll take you up on that.
What?
Alright, so I'm actually
That was
happy
not a
with
nice
it.
thing to say to somebody. What the hell is wrong with people?
I turned off the meat sauce as well.
You boiled all that water away, dude.
Dive right in. We're gonna hit it with some cold water. Yes. spraying it. I like to spray it with this instead. It's cold water, so it doesn't hurt nothing. Well, this works better than my damn sink. We've got our spaghetti done, so I'm just gonna get a nice layer of our spaghetti. I'm gonna save a little bit off this side. I'm gonna put it right inside that meat sauce over there.
Oh, he's gonna put cheddar cheese on it. He's gonna put cheddar on it. Hey, Reaper, how are you, buddy?
So we're gonna do, now in his video he does half of this with a little covering of sharp cheddar. I'm gonna do just a light covering on the bottom. You can mix it all around if you want in that side of there, so we'll mix it a little bit.
I wouldn't have put the cheddar in here. He warned you that the cheddar ruins the dish. I would have done a very small portion and added cheddar to it just to see it. I think you're crazy.
Pour meat sauce right in here. Oh yeah, perfecto.
Spatula, get all the sauce out of the pan.
Smooth it out throughout the pan.
What are you doing? It's not a pie.
There we go. We'll put our shredded cheddar on the one side.
No! Don't do that!
You don't want to still use too much, but you want to use a nice little coating of it so you get a nice crispy top. What should I do? I'm going to do... So it's going to be baked anyway. I'm going to do half with a little bit of mozzarella. Just going to put like a light coating of mozzarella on this side.
That actually might be okay.
Just because it has to
I'm
be
sorry,
baked.
but
If it
sharp
had to be baked,
cheddar
it probably won't be
on a
good.
spaghetti.
Alright, our oven should be good.
I know some people like it
Don't
that way,
wrap
but
this
I
full.
wouldn't.
Make sure it's nice and wrapped tight. You don't have to put a hole in it or anything. And now for extra laziness and convenience, I'm going to do one more thing.
I put it on a cookie
Put it on
sheet.
a tray. It'll be easier for me to get it in and out of the oven.
Exactly. Plus, if it spills over,
and we're going to do
you
this
catch it,
at
you don't have to clean the stove.
375 for 30
sorry, the oven.
minutes should be fine. So we'll come back in 30 minutes. Now, here's a viewer video of how to cut an onion. Big ups Jake Triola for the video.
I will put it anytime I have to cut up the onion. I have been tasked with cutting this very onion for the Should I series in the event that he needs an onion cut. Now, what I'm going to do is... What do you want? No. Last time I listened to you, I ran out of toilet paper. And that is a very hot commodity right now.
the angry nutcracker.
Alright, that's it. I've had enough of you. We're putting you in the freezer. Great.
Nutcracker in the freezer. No!
Well, anyway, we gotta get that guy peeled. Okay, we got it peeled. Now we need to wash it, because every single onion needs a proper washing.
No, it does
You can't
not.
have any of those non-existent germs getting in your food. Well, let's get washing. A little bit of dish soap on
Oh
here.
God, help me with these retards, please. You did not just put soap.
Looking better already. Actually, I got it. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, okay. Some cleaning wipes. If I can turn one off with one hand, let's see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just really...
Oh, you know what? Fuck you, dude. Don't ruin an onion like this.
Actually,
This isn't even
I don't
funny.
even think it's safe to touch an onion without gloves on.
Oh,
Right.
shut up!
I don't have a quarantine suit, so this is just gonna have to do. I'm gonna keep on scrubbing this for a hot minute. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay, all clean now. Definitely a close call. We do not want an onion that isn't clean because they make pesticides now that soak into the onion for no reason at all. And that is real. Do not look it up. Anyway, I want to get to my experimental cutting method for this onion. isn't gonna make sense now, but it will later. So don't you worry. Gonna want to give it a mouth here. We're gonna need to give him some big, scary red eyes. And now that I'm thinking of it, we're gonna give him horns just in case the onion is Catholic. Okay, time to unveil my experimental cutting method that I'm going to use on the onion. First, we have the scary demon face. Once the onion sees that, it's gonna get scared and run right through that knife right there that I've got propped up on tuna cans. So we're gonna put the onion here and just see if he goes for it. Ah, nice. Cut it right in half. Perfect. Oh, he's just gonna go right under the knife now. Ah, dang it. He drew this freaking scary face for nothing. Terrible idea. It's not even funny. What? Did you do this? You did, didn't you? How the hell did you get out of the freezer? I mean, thanks, I guess, but you're going back in. I still don't like you. You're gonna have to do more than cut an onion for me. Oh, there you go, I guess. That's how you cut an onion.
Alright, it's been 30 minutes. Let's shut this off. Let's see how this bad boy looks. Get this out of here. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna do it pretty quick. Whatcha? Oh yeah, look at that. That looks, doesn't smell too bad. Looks pretty good. So give me a minute to let this cool and go get some stuff and we'll dig in. Now remember, we want only the finest of china for this, so paper plates only. Now this is that little bit of spaghetti and meat I saved earlier. Now obviously the left-hand side is the one I did with mozzarella cheese, and this one is actually his.
I
Take a little square out
I'd
of
take
here.
a much smaller square, my friend.
I'm actually kind of
Cheddar
excited
cheese.
because this is the first time I've had baked spaghetti that we actually boiled the spaghetti first. So take that out.
Huh?
I'm actually gonna take a little more of that meat out of there.
Don't we normally boil our spaghetti first? I'm confused, dude. You've confused the hell out of me.
I'll take a section of this one too. I'll take this right here. Be good. Fill a little bit. Ha. Well, there's one test we gotta check before we eat it. Does it slide around on the plate? Nope, it doesn't ice skate around on the plate as well as his did. But that's because I'm using real paper plates, not that cheap crap. Alright, so we got low tier God's part here, mine up here, and then the little bit of meat sauce I left from earlier.
I think you're right,
Try
Naomi.
this first. We'll get a little bit of the spaghetti. You can see it. It's not really undercooked, but...
And it's not fried spaghetti either.
Get a little less spaghetti on
Oh,
there.
baked. Okay, they call it baked spaghetti. It's not-
There we go, and that meat had some cheese sauce over it.
It's gonna take like spaghetti and meatballs.
This is good, I actually like this.
I would not use cheddar cheese though.
Maybe I used a little less cheese than he did, but... Wow. I'm impressed. I don't know why he didn't like his version so much.
Probably because he used a butt ton of
Maybe I didn't
cheese.
drain the fat out enough. Maybe he had too much pepper and stuff, but I think this is really good. I'm gonna have a piece with the mozzarella.
Now that should
on
taste
here.
much better.
A little bit of that.
That, in my opinion, should be better than the cheddar.
Excuse me, I'm still eating the rest of it.
Thank you. We didn't need that information.
Yeah, this is I'm probably gonna eat all this. This is actually really good. Good job, little tier guy. You should make this again. I don't know why you didn't like this. This is fantastic. I was annoyed because I thought it would be like Kay's. I thought the pasta would be crap, and I know there was quite a bit of seasoning on there. I mean, we seasoned it 3 times. And I'm not a big sharp cheddar guy, but this is excellent. Should probably go over the flavor profile a little bit before I end the video. But you can see there's like a little bit of the sauce in there, but that's still good. I mean, that peppery flavor is just fantastic. I think the seasonings really bring it out. Spaghetti's cooked perfectly. I mean, it tastes like a really good hamburger. And that sharp cheddar isn't obnoxious. I barely even taste it. Maybe I didn't get a piece with enough sharp cheddar on there.
I agree. Yeah. The Maz makes sense. How many Italian dishes with
No, that sharp
marinara
cheddar
sauce
sounds
do you
great.
know of that they
I
put
have no
sharp
idea why you
cheddar
didn't
on?
like this.
Very,
I think
very
if you're
few.
gonna make a pasta recipe, you should try and make this.
Nah.
I can't put all my thoughts together too well, but I wanted to say one more thing. If you guys watch my Dark Side Phil recipe, I said that shit was 4 hours of nonsense and you could have just doctored up a can of Prego. This is it. This is legitimately it. This is doctoring up a can of Prego and the meat and taking half that time, not even half that time, like a quarter of that time to make a decent dinner. Alright, I'm just blown away. Good job. I hope you keep making more of these and not put them behind a paywall.
Oh.
Come on, I want to kick his fucking ass, this fucking scrub.
I don't know anything about
Hello,
that
everyone.
music,
Today
so
we're going
we're
to-
not going to watch it. This is Jack Scalfani's. I really didn't want to watch it, but come on, let's check him out.
Be making some
I'm not a
Super Bowl
big fan of
Sunday,
Jack.
Finger foods from Jack Scalfani. Now we're going to do a couple different things. We're going to make his cheesy bread.
And I know
We're
we've
going to
seen
make a
bits of this.
my take and a kind of I stole shit from the viewers version of it. And we're going to make his salsa and cream cheese dip to go with it. And we're going to make a cheese crisp. Now, the cheese crisp looks like a quesadilla, but it's totally different, I promise.
Give me one
So
second,
we're gonna
because there
start
was a
with
video
the,
I did want to watch. But
cheesy bread here. So you want to get a decent-sized loaf of sourdough bread from the store. They don't have the big sizes like he had. I had to get
we're
a
coming
packet
to
of
it.
4
We're coming
of them.
to it.
So I'm going to make 2 of these. Like I said, I'm going to make
Think we'll
one my
get to
way
it.
and one his way. So we're going to use one of these. Get yourself a bundle of scallions, or they're called green onions too. Get whatever kind of cheese
Thank
you
you.
want, but we're gonna
We
use
didn't
pepper
know
jack
that.
cheese because it has Jack in the name of it. I'm also drinking a lot of Jack Daniels when I make this. Get some poppy seeds because you're going to use a little bit of that, and you're going to need a stick of butter for his version. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a nice serrated knife with our bread, and we're going to make some lines through the bread. We're not going to cut all the way through it, but we want to get a decent portion through, and make it relatively small because you're going to want to be able to pull it apart later. We're going to do it both ways here. Go one more. Go. One more time.
What was that alert for? Apparently, I have no idea. All right, whatever.
I want to go all this way through it. One more. And yes, I'm actually using a proper knife this time instead of a fucking watermelon knife. Alright, so we got this to see how it pulls apart nice and it's still all together.
Yep.
So we're going to take all of our pepper jack cheese. I'm going to use half of this.
I was going to
here.
say
If
all of
you
it.
actually get a nice size thing, use all of it. But I'm going to use the other half of the pepper jack on my take.
What
So
I
we're
would
gonna
do
put
is
all
I
the
would
pepper
cut
jack
it.
stuff
I would
right inside the
cut
little
it in
holes here.
chunks.
Just put it right down in here. If you have to fold it in half, do so. I'm just going to let it wildly hang out because this baby's going to melt. Hopefully this baby melts really nice. So give me a second to get all the cheese in here and I will be right back. Alright, so I got my last piece of cheese in here. Like I said, just stuff it wherever you can find space that you
Find
think
an available
cheese
hole.
needs to go. So we'll get that in here. All right, now
Any
what we're gonna do
available
is we're
hole.
gonna take our stick of butter, put it in some kind of container. And we're gonna put a little bit of poppy seeds in here, and we're gonna put it in the microwave for about a minute until it melts. Now his recipe has 2 tablespoons or teaspoons. I'm just gonna put some in here.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, dude. You cook for a living. Tablespoons or teaspoons? Which is it? There's a huge goddamn difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon of poppy seed.
I think a little bit more. He had a bigger cup when he was doing it. A little bit more.
I'm not a fan of poppy seeds,
I'm gonna
but
put this in the microwave for a minute.
I think that's too long, to be honest with you.
All right, now we're going to move this off to the side for a minute, and then we'll show you how to wrap it up. But we want to take our scallions here, and we want to cut these into nice fine dices.
Dices?
See.
You mean you want to dice it into nice slices?
All right, and our butter's coming out, so we'll go grab the butter real quick, and I'll show you what we're going to do.
Need a sharper
Some
knife, my
stuff
friend.
over here's our butter mixture, so when we're ready to put it on, we're going to mix this up a little bit so the poppy seeds go on everywhere. I fixed some of my scallions a little bit. I just kind of shredded them apart. The knife's pretty sharp, but I'm surprised I'm just too lazy to cut all the way through. All right, so you need some aluminum foil. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a nice big piece of aluminum foil over whatever kind of tray you're going to break it on. He's using a cookie sheet. I'm just using one of my, it's not really a cookie sheet, but it's a
Looks like
baking
a pizza pan.
And we're going to want to wrap our bread. So you're going to probably need a couple pieces of it here. So we'll put one piece here. We're going to put all of our butter and poppy seeds over the top of it. So I'm going to mix this just a little bit more. I'm just going to pour it right in here. Get that poppy seed out. I'm kind of excited about this. I don't know what you guys think, but I can't go wrong with cheese bread.
Not necessarily true.
Take some of our scallions here. I'm gonna use the whole thing.
I would.
I'm just gonna put them right over the top of these. Actually, I'm not gonna use the whole thing, but I'm gonna use a generous amount of it. All right. We got our scallions here, and we're going to wrap this. This should be wrapped. A little bit open, but that's fine. Looks good. All right, now we're going to bake this at 350 for 15 minutes. After it's done, we're going to unwrap the aluminum foil from it. And we're going to bake it for another 10 minutes. Now, while this is cooking,
Okay.
I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my version of it. I'm going to set a timer. I'll be right back. I got it in. We're going to do the same thing, except for my version, I'm going to use a little bit of minced garlic. We're going to use mozzarella cheese. We're going to use bacon bits. And we're still going to use the pepper jack cheese, but I'm also going to use our Chef Talia Orlando Lakes, which is technically a mix, garlic butter instead of regular butter. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. Same thing as before. We're going to cut through it, but not all the way. All right, good. It comes right open now.
His cutting skills
All right,
really
we're gonna do
suck.
the same thing as Jack. We're going to get some aluminum foil. Put right over this. Now don't use a dirty pan, obviously. If you want to, that's your prerogative, but put this right on top here. Open her up. Shove some of this bacon in here.
Everything's better with bacon, baby. Even ice cream.
Because I think actually this would be really, 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 really good with bacon. I don't know why. I'm not a big
Maybe.
bacon guy.
Maybe.
I prefer like for my breakfast foods, I prefer sausage, but I just have a good
Why
feeling
is there
with bacon on it.
Oh, that's cheese. Okay. I was going to say it
We're
looked
gonna
like spaghetti.
add in a little bit of garlic butter and the minced garlic first, and then we'll put the cheese on last. I guess I won't be able to have room for the pepper jack, so I'll do a mozzarella.
Yeah, it'll be good with mozzarella, actually.
Get it inside here. Oh yeah.
Over here, over here,
A
over.
little bit more minced garlic.
You're using garlic butter. Why do you need minced garlic in it?
Just a touch. We don't need a lot.
Whoever gets that piece is going to die.
I guess whoever's getting that piece right there is going to have quite a bit of minced garlic in there.
That's what I said.
Just a touch. We'll sprinkle some cheese. Try and stuff it in here.
Yeah, because if you cheese the
No, I
top,
don't
you're not
think
going to be able to
it'll
pull
matter
it
too
apart.
much if you get the outside all fucked up with cheese. I
Yes,
think
it
that'll make
does.
Even better.
Put the cheese
You just
inside.
want that warm,
Because you
gooey
can't
fucking
pull it
cheese
apart if the top is
everywhere.
coated with cheese. That's the whole point, to pull the bread apart.
All right, I think that's good. I'm not going to try and
What
get
do I
the
know?
pepper jack in there.
I'm an
but
IT guy. I guess I've never cooked
stuff
anything in my
inside
lifetime.
Right on the top. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up and put it right in the oven too for the same amount of time. We'll do the 15 minutes just like how he's doing it, and then we'll do the 10 minutes uncovered. So we'll come back in a minute and we'll start our other stuff while we do this. Alright, so we're going to be making his cheese crisps now while those are still in the oven. Now what you're going to need is a burrito-sized tortilla shell. Mine is a lot
Tortilla.
bigger than burrito size.
Did
I
he
wasn't
really
gonna
just
buy
say
a whole pack
tortilla?
for this. You're going to need some kind of cheese. He likes the Mexican blends.
I do
And you're going
too.
to want some butter for this. So we're going to start by putting
I don't
just a
use
nice little layer
cheapo
of
cheese,
butter
though.
on our tortilla shell. Now we want the tortilla to be pretty.
He's gotta be doing
relatively
that on
warm. We don't
purpose.
want it to be like out of the refrigerator, stone cold or anything. Basically, we don't want it that cold because it doesn't heat up too well. But if you had it in the refrigerator, just pop it in the microwave for 10-15 seconds. That's what I did. If you just leave it out too long, it'll get dry. I had another one I just left out to try and be room temperature, and it was too dry. But
What?
I don't know, some people put them in the refrigerator, some don't. We put them in the refrigerator because we use quite a bit of them.
What are you babbling on and on
All right, I
about?
got most of this covered pretty good with the butter.
Christ.
So we're going to take our
He's
Mexican
killing me.
blends. We're going to open it up. We're going to put a nice helping on here with cheese. We want to cover this bad boy real good with cheese. Because your guests are going to love this. I think that should be good. Maybe a little bit more. Now, I forgot, you also want to have some onions diced up to put in here as well. So I already did some of that, so we're just going to sprinkle them right inside here. And yes, I'm going to use a hard G on that with those onions. I want them all in every dish I make. Pretty much I notice every dish I make seems to have onions in it. I
Duh.
guess people just love onions.
Onions
Alright, so
rock,
I'm gonna put
dude.
that
We stand
to the
onions
pan.
in this channel.
We're going to take it to the pan while the pan's still cold, because that's obviously how we cook. And as you can see, it doesn't fit too well in my pan here, so we'll make it work. We'll turn it on. Now what we want to do is, we can't really see it, but we want the butter to melt and the cheese to kind of lightly cook. And we're going to fold it in half, and we're going to lightly cook it on each side.
Okay,
So
let's
how it
see
looks
how we
here
go.
in just a few minutes. Right now, it's
I'm
been about a
watching.
minute or
I'm
two.
watching
You
him
can
do it
probably
up
see
top.
Some of the butter that's right there is melted pretty good that I can see. And if I open up the bottom, you can see the bottom starting to get ready to go. So we're just going to flip this in half. We're going to pound her down.
Pound her down.
We're going to hopefully fit it in
This
the
is
pan.
not. This
Now,
is
I'm
not
gonna make
Pornhub,
mine
dude.
Obviously a little bit browner than Jack's here. And hopefully you guys use a bigger pan. We're probably going to have a lot of cheese that didn't get around the edge, so we can either cut it off or whatever. So, but we're gonna give it another couple minutes here for the inside to melt. I'm gonna flip it a couple times, probably just once, and then I'm gonna show you how to cut it.
A couple times,
Okay, it's
probably just
finally
once.
done. It didn't take too long, but the middle's probably gonna be freaking
Cold.
cold. You see how it got a little dark on the outside, but that'll be all right. It's a cheese crisp, so we want it to be nice and crispy. I won't use my fucking pan again, but basically how you want to cut it is you're gonna cut it once in the middle. So we'll cut it nice in the middle. We'll cut it one on each side.
Like a pizza
You
slice.
can make as many of these as you need to for your party. We'll get these set up. I definitely burned this one a little bit, and the cheese is probably not even melted all the way. Hey, you know what? Melted pretty good. So we'll set this aside, wait till our cheesy bread's done, and now we're going to make our dip. Alright, so for our dip, it's just going to be salsa. You can get any kind that you like. I like Tostitos Chunky Mild, and you're going to need 1 brick of cream cheese.
Because you're a wuss
Open
and you
this
can't
brick up.
handle any heat.
Now make sure that this has been sitting out for a while. If it's cold, it's not going to be as good. So I've been having this sit out for about, oh Christ, it's been like 6-7 hours now. So I think it's definitely nice and soft now. Let's see if I can't get this bad boy open without.
It's really not hard, dude. The center, the center, the center! Jesus Christ!
You can see how nice and soft it is.
Does he, like,
It's right
not
on
know
the
how to
plate.
do anything?
Take this and move it a little bit right in the middle of the plate. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to open up your salsa. There we go. You're just going to pour right on top of it. Now make sure you haven't shooken your salsa at all. You're going to put a little on the sides. You're going to get a spoon. I'll just use this spatula I had. You're going to press it up against the side of this here. You're going to press it up against the side.
Why?
And then that's it for our salsa mix. Doesn't it look nice and beautiful? Look at that. Oh,
No.
perfect. Absolutely amazing.
Actually looks
So
gross.
we'll try these out after our cheesy bread's done. Okay, Jack should be ready for the first part. I still got about 4 more minutes on mine. Oop, that part came off a little bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to open the top of this right up. Oh, look how that looks. That actually looks really nice. Ooh, and it smells pretty good too. I'm impressed, Jack. I'm just going to roll the tin foil back a little bit more. And we're going to cook it uncovered for another 10 more minutes. So we'll be right back. Okay, so
I don't know.
mine's done.
I'm sure it's good.
15 minutes in here, so we're going to
I think his is going to be
We're gonna do
better.
the same thing. Let's see how mine came out. It's probably a mess, but whatever.
Well, yeah, because you put cheese on top, not in. You didn't insert
Still
it
got a
into
little
the
bit,
folds.
Obviously, cheese is barely melted still, but we should have another 10 minutes. But I think this smells good too. I can smell the garlic in it, and that bacon looks really nice too. Bacon's actually kind of warm, so we're gonna put this back in for the next 10 minutes, and we'll see how it looks.
Awesome.
Jack's bread should be done now, so we'll take a look at it. Look at
Doesn't look
this.
bad. Doesn't look bad.
Wow. I'm actually impressed. I was excited to make this. Now, it's still a little soft, which is good. The outside's nice and crispy. I can hear it crisp. Oh yeah.
Why are you
Yeah,
touching
looks
all this
pretty good.
food?
The cheese is all nice and melted. Let's see if I can take. Oh, I guess I can't get a nice slab like he got. Ooh, that'll be nice for later. Alright, so I'm going to wait until my bread comes out, and then I'm going to try both of them. It's hot, but I don't think it'll burn my mouth if I try this, so it should be good. Alright, mine should be ready now, so we'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, cheese is nice and gooey melted.
Good luck
Bacon
pulling that
smells
one.
good. Let's see. Looks like I missed a little spot here.
Of course.
Nobody's getting cheese or bacon on this end, so that's a flaw on mine. I would probably like it in a little bit longer, but I think this will be all right. Yeah, I would. If I was doing this, If I did this a second time, I would probably put the cheese in first, try and get it more on the inside. Most of my cheese is just on the top.
Yep.
But it's got the same idea here.
Yeah, but the
It looks
problem
like
is
some of
that
it didn't
defeats
melt
the
all
ability
way,
to
but that's
pull
no
it
big deal.
apart.
So we'll try. I'll have a little piece of this one. I got a piece of bacon.
He doesn't
on
listen
here.
to me
Do I get
anyway.
garlic? A piece right here. Yeah, we'll grab this one from the middle. And I'll try this. I got that piece from this one, so we're going to try this one first. Sorry, I had to take off my retard equipment. So we're going to try his first.
Now,
Looks
this
pretty
one
good.
has pepper, that has the poppy seed in it.
Nice and crispy. The scallions weren't as bad as I thought. The cheese is nice and melted. It's actually really good. Might have to have another bite. And that pepper jack just goes really nice with it.
I love pepper jack cheese. One of my favorites.
Let me try mine now. I got some of the bacon. You can see some of the garlic butter on the
Yep, I
bread
see
itself. So try mine. Good too. I would the flavor from the garlic really boosts this. I would actually probably definitely put some garlic in his original recipe, and I would make the mozzarella cheese go down inside of this more. But
Yep,
I like this with the bacon in it too.
I would actually
I
like
think
that.
the bacon really gives it its kick.
It's kind of like a loaded French fry. You know what I mean?
And for those wondering, it is pre-cooked chopped bacon already. So don't try and put raw bacon inside of it. I doubt it'll cook all the way.
No, it won't.
If you're
Ooh,
gonna do it with
ooh, in
bacon,
the
cook
grease.
your own bacon
Ooh, that'll be
first.
gross. Ooh, don't do
I
that.
wouldn't do like whole slabs of it like we did the cheese. I would probably bit it up, cut it up just like bacon bits too. If you did it whole slab, somebody would just take it off. That's good though.
That would be me.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is we want to have some of this salsa. Now, you want to be a courteous guest when you're with other people. So we don't want to just take our bread and just dip right into it. No. We want to get a spoon, take a little chunk of it, and apply it over the top of our bread.
True.
Just like this.
No double dipping.
Now it's just cream cheese and salsa, so you really can't go wrong with it.
Yes, but
Since I don't have any other friends, I'm just gonna.
I was gonna say, how can
Dip
how
right
can
in.
you go right
And now
with
if
it?
this
That's a
was cold-
disgusting combination.
This won't work out so well. Well, it's actually really good. Really good with this bread too. All right, so the last thing we got is this cheese crisp, and now I know I burnt the shit out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I burnt it.
Absolutely,
That's
dude.
not on Jack. That's on me. He barely cooked it up. This is why you get the burrito size and not the large size that I had. But we'll try it.
I'd dip it in the salsa, to be honest with you.
Give me a minute to finish.
Give it a little bit of lubrication,
Spicy for
so
me.
it
I'm
goes down the
still a
throat
bitch,
nice
even
and
though it's
smooth.
mild. Can you believe that? It's good.
Problem is, it's
I
cold.
don't like the onions in it.
I guarantee you, it's
It's,
cold.
It's stupid to put onions in this.
I would use
anyway.
scallions, not onions. You know what I mean?
What do you
I
get?
know they're onions, but
And this would probably be better to
see?
dip in your
See?
cream cheese salsa base.
Now I wouldn't dip
Instead of
cream
the,
cheese, but just the salsa.
Bread, but both work really well. I would actually recommend everything here, except obviously if you're going to do salsa, shake it up a little bit. That was a good joke for it though. But everything's really good. Good job, Jack. Hopefully somebody out here likes this. And I just want to do one last thing before I go. Since it is Super Bowl coming up, I'm going to shill. The reason I did not do wings or pizza, well, I'm working on a pizza video, but anyway, the reason I didn't do his wings or anything, I want you to go out to restaurants And pre-order today. It'll probably be Saturday by the time this uploads. And get something from your local restaurant. Even if you don't want to watch the game, I don't know, play John Madden football.
Especially in this pandemic bullshit, support your local restaurants and establishments. Please.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
All right, let's check out what we got in here. I got a special surprise. They got this ghetto-ass setup. It's probably not going to work out for me so well, but we'll see what happens. Oh no, what have I done with my life?
Definitely not the best hot sauce in the world.
Alright, we got some good old American barbecue sauces here. We got the best Jamaican jerk sauce you'll ever taste. The best barbecue sauce you'll ever taste.
X to doubt, motherfucker.
And the best hot barbecue sauce you'll ever taste. Well, we're going to do a couple tests on these. We're going to try them while they're hot. And we're going to try them right out of the bottle while they're cold. So let's go cook up some food. Now we're going to do this just like how Jack would.
Wait till the oil comes up to temp.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Ew.
These cook for a little while and we'll come right back to see how they come up.
They don't... Shit doesn't
fryers
fry in
cook
cold
them.
oil, man. Ew.
Take a look at how they look. Oh, look at these babies.
What the hell?
Let's take one out and see how it is.
What the hell is it?
Put it right on a plate here.
What is it, like a bonus wing or some shit?
Oh yeah, look at that nice juicy inside here. This is exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna take these over to our sauce. We'll get the rest of them out here in just a second. We'll take them right over to our sauces.
What is
I got
it?
everything set up. I got my chicken over here. I got my sauces. I got a thing of blue cheese because I'm a big vagina. And I got a cup
Did you
of
not
water.
see it was
So
pink?
how we're gonna
Or
do
am I
this
just losing
is
my
We're
mind?
going to have some cold variants, and then in the back I got some ones I just heated up in the microwave because there might be a textural difference. So we're just going to go through one at a time. So we'll go through the regular barbecue sauce here. Now this shit looks like fucking jelly. I don't
Yes,
know
it
why
does.
barbecue sauce is like jelly, but just look at it. You see it just spoon like fucking
I
jelly.
think Jack's got
As
a
it
few
gets
screws
warmer,
loose.
Still like jelly in here, but it's
Ew.
not as bad as it gets warm. I don't know what the hell's in it. You can go to his website and look at it. Looks like it's got
No, I ain't going to his website.
ripe tomatoes, distilled vinegar. Well, I guess the tomatoes would be why it's all like grape jelly. Is there anything else in it?
Not necessarily.
All right,
That's
so
not
we'll
necessarily
start
true.
with this one.
Look at ketchup.
Chicken here. Was going cold. We'll see how it looks. Smells pretty good though. I don't know what the fuck that taste is, but that was disgusting.
Now try it hot. Come on, baby boy. Let's go.
Let's try it hot now.
That's twice.
Oh my god. Fucking Aunt Myrna's sauce wasn't as bad as that. Oh. Alright, we're gonna fix our palate here. Oh. And we're gonna... Man, I don't don't even know how to describe that taste. It just tasted wrong. What was in it that I tasted? It's that vinegar. I think it's the vinegar, and the spices just tasted awful. I don't know how to describe it.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The sauce looks like crap. Barbecue sauce should not be lumpy. Just
I don't
say
think
it.
I can even go on.
Yes, you can.
We'll go
Come on,
past this.
baby.
Let me have another drink.
All right, let's try the jerk sauce next.
All right, we'll try this hot barbecue.
No,
sauce
try the
next.
jerk next.
I mean,
You
it's
want
got
to
a
cool
pretty
your.
good consistency.
You want to clean your palate.
For it looks like a normal thing of barbecue sauce.
It looks
Kinda like
well, it's
Red
still
Hot
chunky,
mixed
but
with, Sweet Baby Ray's. It doesn't look bad. It's got red with chunks and shit in it. Let's see, what does it smell like? It smells like the other sauce with hot sauce in it, and the smell isn't bad. I like that vinegary smell. So we'll put a little chunk in here, and we'll see what happens. God, I am all fucked up from the last one.
I'm loving it. I'm loving this.
Jack, that is not the best barbecue sauce I'll ever taste. I like Sweet Baby Ray's better than that shit. Ah, fuck. Let's try this one.
He
Roll
probably
in here.
makes it all out of the same base. See, I guarantee you that's exactly what he does.
Ugh.
He has a base, and he
It's
makes
the same shit,
X,
but
Y,
it's just
Z
right in
out of
my
it.
mouth now.
Yeah. Best through every. That's why you never put that in a bottle, because somebody ultimately somewhere is going to say, "Nah, that sucks."
Oh, it's fucking hot.
That's the worst shit.
Put some blue cheese.
Yes, but how does it taste? How did it taste? Flavor. How did it taste?
A little more blue cheese.
Pussy. What a pussy.
I'm not even gonna try it warmed up. That was just disgusting. It's still burning on my tongue. I'm not really into spicy foods very much. So,
Well, then you shouldn't have. Well,
I mean,
this
it's
was
not gonna
gifted
help
to
me.
you, so okay. The
Alright,
jerk.
So we're going.
the jerk's
last
probably
one
the
we'll
best.
Do then is this Jamaican jerk sauce, the best you'll ever taste. What the fuck is this?
It's jerk sauce, dude. Have you never had jerk
There's
sauce?
a Label wrapper on there. Let's see what's in it. Bunch of shit: brown sugar, water, vinegar, tomato paste,
apple
yeah,
cider
that's all
vinegar.
the same shit on his website. It's got a good texture. You can see it just comes out like a normal barbecue sauce would. It actually looks pretty good.
Yep.
What does it smell like? It smells like his other sauces, but with more vinegar in it.
Well, it's a sweet sauce. Jerk sauce is
And
sweet
I'm still tasting the heat from the last
with
one.
a little heat in the bottom end. He probably would like the jerk sauce
That
better.
Jamaican jerk's actually not bad.
See, told you. I
It's a
figured he
little
would.
spicy, but
It's supposed to be spicy.
it's not overpowering. And
Have you never ever had a traditional
the
jerk sauce?
tomato flavor is actually really good with it. It's hitting me with the heat now, though.
Woo. Pussy.
Face is getting all red. Oh shit, it's a purple phone. Ugh. Fuck. We'll try it hot. Looks the same. Tastes the same. It tastes good, but it's just too hot for me.
That's possible.
Jack, all in all, I'm going to have to say, pass, maybe, but it's not worth the $4 and the $12 shipping and handling.
$12 shipping?
Fuck you, Jack. Hello everyone, today we're going to be making Jack Scalfani's buttermilk salmon. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need at least a pound of boneless, skinless salmon. I just picked up one of the frozen packets of Kita salmon, which is basically chum salmon. You're going to need buttermilk. I get like a quart of it. but you're going to use about 2 cups worth depending on how big your bowl is. I'm going to probably use most of this here. You're going to need low sodium vegetable broth. You need some bay leaves. You're going to use 2 of them. You're going to need 2 cloves of garlic. Since I don't have any fresh garlic right now, I have to have a whole head. 1 medium-sized shallot. 1 nice-sized lemon. Some fresh thyme. A little bit of Dijon mustard. And we're going to use some kosher salt. So the first thing we want to do is, if you're using frozen salmon, the best way to get them thawed real quick is to put them in some warm water for a little while.
Yep.
If you have time to let them sit in the refrigerator, that's the best way to do it. But if you need to do it quick and you don't have much time, I would put them in some water and let them thaw that way. So we'll get these open real quick. Just one. Oh, I don't want all the juice all over my Dijon mustard. Might just use 2, but I'm going to open up the 3rd one anyway. Just be careful with all the excess juice. Add it just a little bit here and dry it off. Alright, so you're going to season both sides with a little bit of kosher salt. Just go light on it.
Oh, shit. You call that light?
Don't worry, I like salt, so we'll just flip it over and we'll put just a tiny bit here.
Talk about
Move
consistency.
this off to the side. We need to get our lemon and shallot and garlic cut up. Now for your lemon, you want them into 4 nice sized wedges. We'll cut the ends off because I don't want these. Just cut it in half. Cut it in half again. And these are the wedges that you're going to want. These are the size wedges that you want for your lemons. So next we'll do the shallots. Now we're going to go to the video for how to cut this up, but obviously it's an onion, but it's not an onion at the same time. So let's go to the video. Big ups Montana Banana for the video.
Guacamole, guac, guacamole, guac, guacamole, guac, guacamole. Guacamole, guac, guacamole, guac, guacamole, guac.
I have no idea what that music is. I'm tired of copyright claims and getting struck, so.
Garlic from your garlic, peel it off really nice, and then you're just going to lightly crush it. You don't have to crush it too hard. And this is what we're going to use for our recipe. And then, now that we got all this crap, we want to get like 5 or 6 sprigs of thyme. So I'm going to use a little bit more than that, though. We're going to go wash this off. Probably get like this, should be good. Now, like I said in all my videos, if you want to use soap on your thyme, you are more than welcome to. It's not necessary, though. So just off just a little bit here. Back over.
I don't want to watch that cow. Why do people want to use soap on food? I really don't understand.
Get your pot on the stove, shake up your buttermilk really good. Hopefully my whole camera's not shaking. There we go. Start this off on medium heat.
No, that...
And we want to get this up into a simmer.
Sounded like something fell, but apparently...
Now you can do about 2 cups worth, but like I said, I'm probably going to do a majority of this pan. Actually, I'm just going to do the whole thing. So we'll let this get up to a simmer and we'll come right back. So I forgot, it hasn't been too long, but you also want to add in your vegetable broth. You want to do about 1 cup of this to 2 cups of your buttermilk.
So it's a 2-to-1 ratio is what you're saying. Okay.
This should be good. Pour this right in here.
I thought Smelly Cat would show up today. She always shows up for our food
videos.
videos.
Use a slotted spoon for this. I'm not going to touch.
Although she may not know Stabby. Sorry, Stabatha.
Just get it to come up to a simmer. See, I actually picked the appropriate spoon this time. I don't want to have metal do metal. Now what we're looking
Thank
for
you.
is obviously when it comes up to a simmer from the medium heat, I'm going to turn it to low, and it should start to curdle a little bit more than it already is. And then we're going to add in our the shallot, the lemon, and all the seasonings in there. And then we will add the fish after it simmers a little bit longer. Alright, see it's starting to curdle real good now?
Yep,
It's nice and hot, so we're going to turn this down to low. Should be good. Then we're going to put in all of our seasonings. Add 2 bay leaves onto your plate as well. I'm just going to throw all that shit right in there. We're going to give this a little stir here. And we're just going to let this soak in the juices for about another minute or so. And then we will put our salmon inside of it.
I'm not really.
It's been about another minute or so. The juice is
I
kind of
don't
getting
know.
in. Get yourself a pair of tongs. We're going to put our salmon right inside. Now don't worry if it doesn't get covered in your pot. We're going to flip them over later anyway. So put these right in here.
You're going to
And
need
we're
the
going to
tongs.
cook it for about 11 to 12 minutes until it's nice and pale and opaque. So we'll come back when that's looking good anyway. Alright, so our salmon's done. We're going to take a look at it. Definitely looks opaque. Just be careful when you take it out that it just take it out so it doesn't fall apart on you. If you get a little bit of the onion and crap out of it, you can just put it right back in. Take out that little spare time there. And this is what it looks like. Now we're going to take this off the heat. Yeah, we're going to let it sit
salmon,
for
but that
about
looks disgusting.
5 more minutes with the lid on, and then we'll come right back. We're going to do something else with this. And here's what our buttermilk salmon looks like right now.
To me, it looks gross.
Now, Jack, I'm going to be honest. This looks kind of like shit right now.
I agree
in
with you.
this video, he wasn't even really enthused about this, but in the end, he said it was really good. Obviously, the video quality of his kind of tells you he wasn't really enthused while he was making it, because he really didn't do anything spectacular. He didn't even show Tammy cutting up the any of the vegetables while he was doing it. But it was kind of. But he said at the end it was ridiculous. It was pretty good. But I don't know why the hell you would make something if you weren't, if you didn't really want it. I mean, all the crap I make, even if I know it's going to be shit some of the time, I still want to try it. All right, so it's been 5
I don't know why
minutes
you
sitting covered.
I don't know
We're
why
gonna
you would do
strain
that
it
to
out
yourself.
real quick. We don't want the garnishes in there, so we're going to strain it out, and then we're going to put it right back into the
Oh!
We're going to put it back on the stove.
Oh! I'm gonna be sick.
The curdled crap?
I'm gonna
Probably
be
not.
sick.
We'll put the strained liquid back.
I'm gonna
in
be
there.
sick.
Just
I
take
can't-
this out of the sink.
God.
So it's out of my fucking way for a minute.
So you're gonna cook fish in whey.
We're gonna put this
Essentially.
right back in the pot.
Isn't that what's
It's a
considered
little hot,
whey?
Just be careful. We're gonna put it back over medium heat. And we are going to add about it says a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, but I've seen him put quite a bit in here, so I'm gonna put quite a bit in myself. See how it comes out. If I can get my goddamn thing of mustard to work. There we go. That might be a tablespoon, about anyone. Stir it up a little bit here. Now what we want to do is bring this up to a simmer again and cook until the poaching liquid is milky and reduced by half, about 9 to 11 minutes. And then we're going to strain it again. So we'll let this go and we'll watch it. Alright, we got it bubbling pretty good, so we're gonna...
You're
low
boiling
here and
salmon,
simmer
a very expensive piece of fish, in whey. I'm sorry. That's disgusting.
There we go.
I thought when you said buttermilk, I thought, oh, we're gonna bread it, we're gonna fry it. No.
Put the lid and we're gonna simmer it for about another 9 to 11 minutes. So we'll do
Wow, he actually
10.
uses a timer. I'm
Got
surprised.
10 minutes here. Alright, it's been about the time this has been simmering. Put this off the side here. Just give it one last stir. And then we want to strain this liquid one more time through a strainer, which I have behind me.
Why? Why?
Put that right over the garbage here. And we're going to take this, and we're going to spoon it over our salmon.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
And that's it. As I eat
How can
this
you
more
ruin
and more,
salmon
I start
like
to
this?
hate it even more and more. It looks unappealing.
It looks
It just tastes
gross
like lemon
and disgusting.
I would rather have other spices on it. And the buttermilk really isn't that good with it.
I tend to agree with
I
you.
do not like this. Honestly, I wouldn't even recommend this. I take back what I said. Like I said, as I eat more and more of it,
I love salmon.
I love
Don't.
salmon too.
You don't
So
have to
that's-
do anything
that's kinda
special to
sad to me.
salmon. It's an
Anyway, thanks for
amazing
watching.
piece of fish. Ugh.
All right, now while we're waiting for that salmon to cook up, we're going to do one other thing. We're going to make some buttermilk fried chicken, too.
There-
Now, we're going to use, instead of using like wings or anything, I'm going to use chicken breast. So I picked up some chicken breast from the store, about 2.5 pounds worth. Put a little bit of thyme, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder inside of this and let it marinate. It's been marinating about 6 hours or so. If you marinate this overnight in the fridge, it should be really good. Get yourself some flour, some eggs, and we're going to use some more garlic powder, thyme, onion powder, Montreal steak seasoning, and a little bit of paprika to flavor up our flour here. Now, I love Montreal steak seasoning, but you can pretty much use whatever you want with this. If you want to make it more southern fried, you can
Montreal
use
steak seasoning
cayenne
is
pepper
really
and
good.
whatnot, but I like to do it like this.
McCormick's makes a really good
But I
brand.
got my deep fryer on behind me at what? 350 or 375? I put it on 350. I want it up to 375. Have to go a little bit longer on this. We'll season up our flour a little bit here.
Little paprika.
A little bit more time in here.
You're running out of time. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Flour. Crack my eggs open inside of here. Garbage can. Probably got an eggshell or something in there, but I'm not worried. I need something to mix that up with.
I'm not worried.
Hang on, let me get a whisk.
I was gonna say, you need a whisk.
Got a whisk and a new glove. Twist these eggs up really good.
I'm a little worried. Why is he wearing gloves all
I
of a
like to
sudden?
do mine in an egg wash bath. You can obviously get away without doing it in an egg wash bath and just flour it, but I like it this way.
The egg makes the coating stick better. I agree with you.
Makes it a little nicer, in my opinion.
I agree with that. I agree with you.
Flour out one of our chicken breasts. Now, I just got regular skinless with rib meat chicken. You can obviously get the skinned kind. You can get regular kind of chicken as you want too, but some people don't like bone-in chicken. Just flour right over this. Should be drained off really good. Let me go find a plate or something for this. Don't have one. There we go. I got myself a plate. Should work good. Just repeat for all of them. Toss in the flour first. Get it nice and coated really good.
Yep.
Put it in the egg wash
And
bath.
wash it. Yep.
Toss it
That
back in the
really
flour.
wasn't done enough, but okay, whatever. We'll
Do this
we'll
until
forgive you.
all of them are done. All right, now we'll put them down. I'm just gonna do a couple of them for now. And we'll let them cook for a little while, and we'll see how they come out.
4 is not a couple.
Only been a couple minutes
2
so far, but
is
let's
a
take
couple.
a look at our chicken. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good so far. Can't go wrong with fried chicken. Here's how our chicken's looking. It's still looking really nice. Test one here in just a few minutes. Alright, these should be about ready. Now my problem here is they stuck a little bit to my deep fryer baskets, so I'll fuck with that here shortly. But I opened up one, and it looks pretty good on the inside there. See, I think it looks pretty good.
A thermometer would tell you if it's cooked or not.
Alright, here's
You
everything.
can't tell
Here's
by
this
the
buttermilk
eye.
Chicken or salmon with the one lemon wedge, which I'm pretty interested in. I actually have a fork here. I don't know why the spoon's sitting there. And then here's my chicken. Obviously, I've been eating at it already. And I think it's pretty good. Obviously, I know what I did to make it stick to the oven, but I think it's pretty juicy. The seasoning on the flour's nice. No, I like this. I have some big pieces I gotta take care of here in a minute.
I couldn't pull that up.
I'm actually gonna try a little bit.
Oh! I'm sorry, I can't. Milk and I do not get along. That would make me sick.
Alright, now the one thing I really wanted to try was all the salmon.
No. Oh.
Let's take a look here.
God, it looks so dry. It looks dry as shit. And the
Doesn't
white
look too
shit
bad.
on top? Ew.
It's not at least cooked white on the inside. The outside of it obviously looks like shit. But it's not
Yes.
about the looks. I would probably put some like thyme or some herbs on it at the end.
Herbs?
Take a look.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Salmon's nice and moist.
It looked
You
dry
get the
to
lemon
me.
flavor in it.
But you're eating it, so what do I know?
I don't really taste the buttermilk as much. We have to dip a piece inside of the buttermilk stuff. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty good. I mostly taste the lemon flavor from it, though. I don't taste much of the buttermilk. But it poached out pretty nice for me, anyway. So yeah, I would recommend this. Good job, Jack. I'm impressed. I would obviously make it a little more colorful, but hey, it's not bad.
That's pretty
Hello,
gross,
everyone.
actually.
Today we're going to be making some more pizza. This time we're going to
No,
do
my
hash
friend, we're not. I wanted to watch one thing before we moved on for the day. We're gonna watch our good old friend Sam, because he's prepared us this amazing
most
dish.
delicious double bacon cheeseburger and then deep fried it. How did that turn out?
Yes!
So I say to Max, let's do a deep fried burger. He goes, excellent. What does that even mean? I go, we make a burger up to the point where it's all done and you could go, and then you take it and you
fry
dip it in buttermilk and then in panko and then you deep fry it. He goes, I love it. I go, do you care what kind of burger it is? He goes, no, anything. Perfect. So here we are. We show up here today.
Hey, Sam.
We're getting all set up. Max goes, what'd you decide to do? I go, Greek burger. He goes, what? I go, Greek burger. Lamb. It's going to be amazing with oregano and a little cumin in it, and then tzatziki sauce on the bottom, and tomato and red onion.
You can hold the tzatziki sauce for me, but I love lamb.
And I know when I get that slow inhale of breath, I've not met with his approval. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, Sam, you're the father, and he's the child. You brought him into this world, and yet you're accepting of his... I am.
Do you not know what my Instagram handle is?
Do you not know what his Instagram handle is? The cooking guy's boss. No, that's not respectful. No, it's not. He won't change it. No, whatever. But what are you going to do? Here's the deal. We're partners. It's give and take. Right, buddy?
It's a team.
It's a team.
Sure.
Dad.
Dad.
Okay.
Boss.
Making a last minute change. It's fine.
We'll do the lamb burger.
The lamb burger's coming up. But in the meantime, we're going to make this.
And we're going to
So
watch
here's
it
what
right
we're
here
gonna
on
do.
this channel because
We're
I
gonna
love
make some
lamb.
sauce, get the burger set, and then cook everything. And right here beside me, I've just started cooking some red onions to be caramelized to go on this. Okay? We come down here to the board, we go sauce, burger, we make. It'll be good. Won't be lamb. No. But it'll still be good. Our sauce looks like this. Okay, it doesn't look like an empty bowl, but you got to start with a bowl, right? So we're going to take some barbecue sauce and put it in first, like this. Then
I was going to say, that's Sweet Baby Ray's.
We give it a little sriracha.
Rooster sauce.
That's going to be good. And then to add the creamy, gorgeous texture, some Japanese mayo, like that. And we mix. And we taste. Might be the best sauce. Oh my. The heat comes a little after you taste it. Creaminess is there from the mayo. Barbecue sauce. I should bottle that shit. Make that. Just make it. You'll be so happy. And yes, it was delicious with the Japanese mayonnaise, and I'm down to just a little baby bottle. I need to get more.
And we'll cut
Two
after this
people
video.
now, though, have... It's 4 fingers.
I really want to
People
watch
now
this.
have
This came out
suggested
today.
An alternate to Kewpie. Sam, we love that you love the Kewpie. We love it too. But we think this mayo, this one, is the king. You want to know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Dukes. People love their Dukes. So much, we're going to taste test it right now. And we're going to be honest, right, boys?
Yes.
Yes, we will. Here's how we're going to do this. We'll take some of the Kewpie and we'll put it here for the boys. And then we'll take some of the Dukes. It's still 16 ounces. Apparently there was some controversy associated with Duke's branding or something. All right. We can do this. Okay? It's pretty obvious. One of the things I love about the Kewpie is the creaminess. But we're gonna
I was going to say,
for the boys.
Duke's looks
Kewpie first.
drier,
Ready?
thicker.
And we taste. It's very good, right?
It's great.
It's very good. There's a little more like vinegar, I think, in it. Rice vinegar, I'm not sure what they use. Probably Japanese. It's good. Okay, now the Dukes. I just do not want to get shit on by a bunch of like Duke fans if I don't love this as much as you guys do. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Well, I got to admit, it's way up there on the tang level, right?
It's really nice. Kewpie.
I don't know if it's... We're going to try it again. From this side, I didn't double dip. I don't know if I'm... if I would switch. But that initial, like, vinegar punch or whatever it is... All right. You've just given Kewpie a run for their money. I might use this at times. Change it up a bit. Let's make our burgers.
I love it.
But that's not
A taste test. Let's
not
do
a
it.
sponsor.
Let's do a mayo off.
Yeah, need to say that. Let's make our patties. All right,
Shall
that's
we?
1 pound of ground beef that we are going to
Salt,
season
pepper.
with some kosher salt and pepper. A little bit more. But keep this fairly simple. The sauce is going to add a lot, but I am going to throw in about a good hole for the news chopper. Yeah, David.
Garlic paste.
I'm above the 405. Traffic is pretty stacked up down there. I think there's an accident at Caulfield and 18. Should be clearing in another half an hour or so. Our listeners might want to take the 172 over to the 310, cut back down to the 73, bring it back over to Gibson, and then, you know, the usual circle around Jackson.
All right, circle it back, Sam. Come on, circle it back. Come on.
All right, so we're going to add
making
a little
patties
of
here.
Chance and my favorite stir-in garlic paste.
I
But
love
this,
garlic
Look
paste.
at the color. It's the roasted garlic.
I love garlic
No.
paste.
And somebody asked which one we use. I'm not pimping this. They're not a sponsor. They're nothing. Oh, sorry. That's probably helpful, isn't it? This is the one that I find most often.
And I agree. It's a good
And
brand.
now we mix. And Max, how are we doing this again?
And we mix.
Oh, I'm doing it with my hands. I just wanted to hear you say it.
Go ahead.
And then I like to sometimes just give, sorry, one more thing.
Stick your hand
Shot of
right
oil.
there in the meat. Ew.
It's called cooking.
Man.
What do you mean,
I was hoping
F-man?
you weren't gonna finger that.
Why did you throw the F-bomb, dude?
You're so funny. So we want quarter-pound patties here. So once this is all mixed, to Max's horror, I'll put them on here. Get this even. When you've got it, what looks to be it.
A meatloaf.
Cast a little bit more. And we're going to smash these. So I just need 2 4-ounce balls that look sort of roughly like this. Perfect. Okay, these are ready. The sauce is ready. The onions are almost there. I say we start cooking, yeah? All right, so it's burger time. It's a little oil. Beautiful.
I love his
so
toys.
They just go on.
Absolutely love his toys.
And we're smashing, and that will look like this.
God, if I had half the shit he does. Oh!
Oh, God, you piece of shit. Why'd you do that to me? There we go. Beautiful. All right, now we cook. And we wait. Smells good. Boy, I like the smell of a cooking burger.
I do too.
It makes me so
I do
happy.
too.
Suppose we can get a little color on our buns while we're here. So a little slap of oil. We'll do this. And then on they go. We'll get just a little color on those. Like that's perfect.
I like it.
Oh, another second or two. I think I'm ready to flip these guys and put some cheese on them. So let's do that, shall we? Wait, let me check this. That's good. And we flip. We want to scrape underneath so we don't leave stuff on the flat top, and that will look like this. Look, some of it started to come up, the crust. It's not what I wanted. There we go. Now our cheese.
They look
like
amazing.
This and this.
What the hell kind of cheese is that?
And as soon as those are ready, we build. Because then we got something fun to do. And I don't need to let the cheese melt all the way because they're getting another heat bath in a second. So let's take these guys off. And we'll build. And we begin with the bottom bun and our new favorite sauce. Like that. Now, our patties. Oh, thank you, Chance. I almost screwed up my own burger. A nice bed of our beautiful onions. And now the 2 patties. First one, then the second guy.
I'd eat it in a heartbeat,
That,
baby.
And then some nice
Bacon.
thick cut bacon.
Yes.
We think is going to be an important add to this, don't we, fellas?
Oh yeah.
How is this not going to be crazy delicious? Wow. That's amazing. Tiny more sauce on the top bun. And we're perfect. And by the way, that'd be an amazing burger to eat right
It
now.
would.
with
I'd eat it right
nothing
now.
else done to it.
Bring it over.
That's not
Bring it
what's
over.
happening here today because we're idiots. So let's take this away.
Ew.
It's gonna come back.
What are you oohing about? The onions?
And let's get our battering stuff ready. And that will consist of buttermilk and panko. But I want the buttermilk to have a little more life. So I'm gonna crack 3 eggs in here and then beat them. Let's make this a little bit, just a tiny bit richer, but maybe help the coating to stick.
Yep.
Beautiful. Now we take our whole burger.
Or you could have used an egg wash.
Perfectly good burger that I want to have a bite in the worst
I
way
do
possible.
too. You're gonna ruin
But
it.
we're not
No.
I'm gonna come down here and let it soak a little bit.
Oh no.
Just give it a little ride around
Oh.
the side carousel. Pick it up, let it drip a bit, and straight into our panko. Like that. Now we coat, we coat, we coat.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. Why would you do that to a hamburger?
And we coat more, all the way around.
Oh. Ride the sides, baby. Ride the sides.
Side. 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 Oh my God. I don't know about this. This was a really good idea last night. Suddenly, it's the worst idea I've ever had. Let's take it over and try and see if we can deep fry this. All right, so we take our happy fellow, put him in our basket, and we gently, gently, gently bring him all the way into the 370-degree oil. And yes, we're probably going to have to flip him, but we can help right now with a little bit of that just knocked off all the panko. Most of the panko just left. It's very interesting what's happening here. I think I kind of like this. So obviously it's cooked. It doesn't need to sit in this oil too long, other than getting everybody crispy, and it's starting to look like that's happening below the surface. So now I need to flip this kid over, and it's not going to be easy. So let him sit for a sec. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Let me see if I can do this. Put this down. There's no good way to do this. Hold on.
Oh!
Everything I didn't want to happen.
Oh, Sam, you're killing me here, dude.
Beautiful. Okay, now we're talking.
And he's up.
This is ridiculous.
And he's down.
I'm sorry I even had this idea. That's the point. You guys are supposed to jump in and go, no, it's an excellent idea. Why are you being so hard on yourself?
We're just used to you being such a baby.
I didn't get any love. Nothing. So actually, I'm kind of now getting intrigued on how this is going to taste. Okay, we give it one more minute.
I agree with that. This could be very interesting. And I love panko. I love panko like crazy.
You guys are dicks. And I don't mean that in a good way. All right, one more little flip. And we're there. Let it drip for a second. Let's get the kid out. Come on, buddy.
I would use
That's very
use not just a spatula.
Okay, let's put him on here. Let him drip dry for a second. And we'll cut him open. Here we are. Should we take him off and just leave him by himself? Oh, I feel it crisp. It's got a great smell from here.
Wow. I mean, look at this thing.
That's all positive.
I love it. I
So
love
if
it.
you're ready, then let's do this. And of course,
I don't know, man.
The thing to use would be an 8-inch Sam the Cooking Guy serrated offset cooking knife. And we cut here.
I actually like the knife. That's a really nice knife. And open it towards the audience. Thank you.
I'll tell you what,
Sarah.
really sparked.
Sarah, that's exactly how it's done, Sarah. I've been trying to teach you this all these weeks that we've been watching your videos. This is the way to cut it up for display.
Darling is the smell of this.
My God.
Because it's not just like fried food, because there's so much else going on. Oh, hear that? The crispy. This is, and still, see the juice?
Yeah, very juicy.
Still juicy. Ah, you need a bite. Come on.
It's not pouring like it should,
Let's
but
just
okay.
cut the crap and have a bite.
Yeah, shut up and
Oh,
eat
my
it.
hands too. All that crispy panko.
Shut up and dribble.
It's crazy. Here's what's really crazy. This back part, the uncut. Look at it. Oh, craggy, rocky. Oh, these onions are squeezing out the bottom. It's one of the best first bites of a burger I've ever had. We need a knife. Beth, can I have a serrated back? Boys have to try this. You need to hear what they say.
You can hear that crunch.
All right, we cut this guy. Chancey?
Thank you, Sam.
Celebrating you being back with us after your surf adventure in Nicaragua.
Good to be back.
Nice. Kid went to Nicaragua?
For us? You did all right. I'm glad
Impressed.
we didn't know about that because we wouldn't be hungry right now. All right, boys, where you go?
That's a weird knife.
It should be illegal. It's so good.
And the sauce
Serrated
is great.
offset.
The
Now, why would
sauce
you-
is great. It's the right amount of heat. Not in the back. Right there in my tongue. Holy damn. Okay, I thought this was going to be the dumbest thing ever. I had visions of it coating better, but I didn't want to use like a pancake kind of batter because I didn't want it to be too thick.
Thick. Yeah,
Honestly,
I get it.
This
I get
came
it.
out perfect for me. I'm so happy. So happy. You should make it. And
Wow,
if you
we're
like
running
this,
late.
you
Come
should
on, Sam, hurry up. Let's
You really
go.
should. Think about it. We provide quality cooking content constantly, 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What's it called?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
What do we ask for? Not much. You hit the subscribe button, notification bell, tell your friends. Like right now, go tell your friends. Because we're out. We gotta eat these things. Oh, holy snap. That is insane. And the man in my position can't be made to look ridiculous.
All right, I think we're going to leave it there for the day, folks. I really appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you very much. I know Stabitha's channel's a little kind of hidden and not well known. A lot of people, we just had to use it in emergencies because Stabby got a community guideline strike last Friday. So we're going to see. I don't know if we're going to be live on Friday on Stabby's channel or not, but we're going to be right back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Don't know what we're doing. Who the hell knows? Who the hell cares? We'll find something fun to do, and we'll chit chat and we'll spill, do all the kind of tea stuff. So anyway, thank you everybody. I do appreciate it. Brian, Naomi, thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Naomi, have a great evening, and thank you for coming. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.